Police say Archie Eversole's brother shot him last month. Eversole died days later. Alexander Cross is now charged with malice murder.
Fox 5's Deidre Dukes was in court for today's preliminary hearing. She joins us now live from DeKalb County with the night's new details. Deidre?
Yeah, Tom, and during the hearing this afternoon, the defense argued that while the victim told several people after he'd been shot that he had been shot, that he'd been shot at his house, he never said his brother did it. But the prosecution said all the evidence pointed to Kraus as the shooter.
Next time in this unfortunate event, did the deceased who was alive mention anything about Mr. Kraus, or if he did it or didn't do it?
Alexander Cross's attorney asked the judge to dismiss the case after a DeKalb County detective testified that neither the victim or anyone else identified Kraus as the gunman.
Mr. Kraus never said that he did this, and again, Mr. Eversole never mentioned Mr. Kraus did this, correct?
Being that the brothers know neither of them did.
Kraus is charged with malice murder in the death of his brother, popular Atlanta rapper Archie Eversole. The brothers lived together. According to prosecutors, Kraus broke into Eversole's room the evening of March 25th and shot him. Medics rushed him to Grady Hospital, where he died 9 days later.
That no one else was at the residence at the time, and Mr. Kraus did not indicate that anyone else was at the residence at the time of the incident.
Eversole walked to a nearby store to get help the day of the shooting. The detective testified that Eversole told store employees and responding officers that he had been shot at his residence and that the shooter was still there. Kraus was alone at the house when officers arrived. The prosecution said there were signs of a struggle and a significant amount of evidence that tied the defendant to the crime.
And finally, upon searching the location, officers were able to locate the firearm and the shell casing, as well as the live rounds that matched that firearm and shell casing connected to this incident itself.
Now, after hearing the evidence, the judge did rule that the case be bound over to Superior Court, and Kraus does remain behind bars without bond here in DeKalb County.